Hi out there. This is my 1938 Zenith console. It's got the robot dial. It's a 9S262. As you can see, it has the clamshell and the magic tuning eye, as they called it. This radio is got the original finish, and I'll show you how it works. You take this lever right here, and that changes the bands. Pretty cool. Now let's listen to it. I got it set at my usual spot on it. Here in San Antonio, Texas, we don't have too many radio stations that I like on AM, so I use a AM transmitter to listen to the music that this radio played back when it was brand new. This is your on and off switch. It's set for local. If I was looking for a long distance station, I'd switch it over to long distance. As you can see, it's very sensitive. This is how the robot dial works. You can do it by hand, which is the fine tuning, or you can take this knob right here and it will move it faster. Now, as this radio warms up, the tuning eye brightens. I don't think you can see it with this light on it, but when it's, let me see if I can get this light down. I don't think you can see it, but it's got a pie shape right here on the robe, on the magic eye, and it opens up when the station's not tuned in properly, and when you drag it into where it should be, the pie will close up, and that's how back in the days you would be able to adjust your fine tuning, and it would let you know with that eye that you're right on the money when it comes to the station being tuned in properly. This is my volume control, and this is the different settings on the normal sound. Then it's got a setting for voice, which takes out the treble. I always have it set for high fidelity because it sounds the best on that. Then you have the bass for more bass, and then it's got a foreign signal setting. Where I'm at, I live in an area where there's way too much electrical, so I don't pick up any long distance or shortwave stations. As you can see, the finish is all original, and it's got the original grill cloth, which is very rare. And as with every radio you get, there's always a story about it. The story about this one is, I bought it off eBay from a guy who lives in Ohio, and he agreed to bring it halfway through Texas when he was on his way to Arizona, and I met him up near Fort Worth. I drove 500 miles back and forth to pick up this radio, and believe me, it was worth the trip. Now, as they did in the old days, I have this doily on top of it. And this doily is an actual vintage doily from the year that the radio was made, 1938. And I have this Art Deco lamp. It's a reproduction. I wish I had the real one, but reproduction looks nice. Of a lady holding a globe. And as you can see in the background, I have vintage pictures from the 30s.